Hello, today is 4/24 of 25, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet back in April of 2024. It is currently 12:30. I have been fasting since I think I probably got done eating sometime between 5 and 6 yesterday. It's been over 18 hours that I've been fasting. I did have a doctor's appointment this morning. So I am getting ready to eat my first meal. I have a 7-ounce filet mignon that I cooked up in my air fryer. I have 3/4 of a cup of plain whole Chobani Greek yogurt, and then I topped it with a half cup of frozen blackberries that I sautéed. I have my coffee, which I made with 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk and 2 shots of espresso, and I have a Body Armor Flash IV to get my electrolytes in. So I'm going to eat all of this, and then my plan is to have some fat. So I'm going to have 2 eggs that I will probably scramble, but I might fry them. I'm not sure. And then 3 sausage patties. But once I get done with this, I'll see if I'm still hungry and I need this additional food. I do worry about eating this late for my first meal and then like not really being hungry and ending up eating like really late into the evening. I don't want to do that. So I am going to try to kind of eat as much as I can right now. And then, I can eat again in 4 or 5 hours and be done for the day. It is 4:30 and I'm ready for my second meal. I'm not particularly hungry, probably because I just kind of wasn't quite as active today, but I would still be in quite a deficit if I didn't eat more. And I do plan to go to the gym tonight. So I am going to make myself, I haven't had this before. This is Keto Chow brand creamy tomato basil. So I'm going to make it into like a tomato soup. I have 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk that I have warmed up in my microwave, and I'm just going to mix these together, and then I'll give it a try and let you know. And then I'm just going to have some beef sticks because it's kind of the only thing that sounds good. I don't know what's going on with me that I'm craving beef sticks so much lately, but I am. So I'm just going to have some of those. I would actually have chicken breast if I had some. I normally do, and I just don't right now. So I can't have that. And then the other thing I'm going to try, or I'm going to have, I guess, is, but I don't think I'm going to eat very much of it, is a brownie. So I made brownies today in a class. They are a protein-based brownie, so they're made with protein powder and cottage cheese, and then they do have some coconut flour in them. But they're like it has a good amount of protein for having a dessert. Um, so I'll probably have one of those two if I feel like I can eat it, and I hope that I can because again, I don't want to be in too much of a deficit. So for the keto chow, for just the packet itself, it has 152 calories, 1 gram of fat, 1,018 milligrams of sodium, a total of 2.79 net carbs, and then protein of 28 or 26. I can't read it. I need better eyesight. So I've got it blended in just like I kind of thought. Kind of what happens with keto chow is it is a little clumpy. It just does not blend in quite as well, but I'll give it a try. It doesn't have quite as much tomato flavor as I would like. It's more, it's just more seasoned. Like you can definitely taste the basil, but the tomato flavor isn't really kind of standing out for me, which is really what I wanted. um, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I might have to add something to it to make it edible for me. Okay, I have a new dish here. So I took some kielbasa. It is Whole Foods brand uncured kielbasa that I had left over. I just sliced it up and fried it a little bit. And then I added in the keto chow and a little bit of sugar-free marinara sauce just to bump up that tomato flavor that I was kind of looking for. And then I added to it some skinny pasta fettuccine konjac noodles. Um, so this is how I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to eat the beef sticks that I was going to eat because I won't need it. I'll just replace it with my kielbasa. I'm not sure about the brownie. I ended up eating half of the dish that I made. Just it was a lot of food. And then I only had a bite of my brownie. So I ended up with 1,400 calories. My protein is 128. My net carbs are 21. My fat is 82. And my sodium is 4,000. Again, I shouldn't really even be tracking my sodium because I drink more during the day also. And today it was not successful, I feel like. So I only had 1,400 calories. I have currently burned over 2,000 calories, which means I am in a deficit of 600 calories. And my night is not even over yet. I will burn at least another 300 calories. So I'm going to be close to, if not over, 1,000 calorie deficit again today. So my plan, I thought about eating something now, but I'm not hungry. I don't really feel like I can eat much. And I'm kind of afraid to eat this late because I think if I do, then I'll just want to like keep eating and eating and eating and eating. And I don't want to do that either. So I'm just going to not have anything tonight and I will just eat more tomorrow. My plan is to go to my favorite barbecue place and get some brisket, which is going to be a pretty high calorie food. So hopefully that will help me bump up my calories tomorrow. I also didn't get to my protein goals today, but I'm okay with that just because I am normally way over. So if I'm just a couple short one day, that's not a problem at all. It's really just that I didn't quite get enough calories in for my body's needs.